Yep, this is where it all starts. So the date is February 3rd of 2024 and I'm quite excited. I'm starting to take some things out to the house I purchased about a year and a half ago, and no, I'm not living in it yet. I still live at my parents' house, still remodeling, doing some things out there. But I would really like to be moved in by this summer, and right now I'm taking just a few things out, kind of starting on my man cave. Nothing I'm putting up permanent right now, just kind of want to get a glimpse, a view, a vision, because everything I put up today is going to come right back down because the wall's still got to get tore off. I'll do more explaining when we get over there, so we'll just cut right to it. Okay, so I'm now in my house. It's probably really echoey because this is a block room. Do not expect much, but that's really why I want to make this a series too, just to really show the transformation of this place, because I'm super excited to see. I just want to make this a series. But so basically what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you around the room. Do not expect much. It's obviously a work in progress. I'll explain what the plan is and then show you what I'm going to do with all this stuff. So this is the room. It is this big block room. The people that lived here before were handicapped and whatnot, and this room's just giant. So I bought a bunch of lumber, and I'm doing the walls in all wood, and then this bottom half is going to be galvanized steel. I'll put a picture on there from Pinterest. I've got a feeder, a toilet. I've got all Target, carpet. I've got a bunch of shit just stashed in here while I'm redoing other parts of the house. Bathroom's redone. I'll actually show you the bathroom in a second. But I'm doing these boarded walls and steel. I think it'd be really cool for kind of a man cave-ish feel. And then this way, you know, I don't have to worry about finding a stud. I can just throw deer wherever, however I want on the wall. But up here is what I'm going to focus on today. So I'm going to get all the shit away from this wall. Up here's where I'm wanting to put that deer and kind of put some of them bows on both sides of the wall. Now all this up here will be this wood too. So that's why I'm going to take it all back down. I'm going to rip all this siding kind of shit off, and we're going to put boards on there all the way down through here, all this. But I'm going to leave this here, and that's what I'm going to do with a bunch of the sheds. But let's get to it. Okay, I got some of this stuff moved. Obviously, gonna put nicer handles and stuff on this. Probably sand all this down, stain it something. This desk is gonna come out eventually, not right now, just because I don't have the room for it. But we'll talk about that later. But this is some of the stuff from the bathroom. I'm gonna leave it here from when I was remodeling. But let me show you that now, so you at least have a little bit of faith that this terribly disgusting, horrible looking room will turn into something good looking. So I'm going to show you a picture of this bathroom when I bought the house. Okay, now that you've seen that, this bathroom has been like trashed like that since the 70s, 1970s, I believe. And then gutted it, redid it. It's dirty right now because, you know, we just had to redo this bathroom so we could piss and shit and all that, you know, and we're working out here. But this is what we've turned it into. And when I say we, I mean my dad. But this is what it looks like now. So all I need now is just a shower curtain and a door, and that's it. But got this nice view of my yard out the window here. Awesome view. That's the only room I've really got done so far, and now I want to start on this big room. Was going to tear all the drywall off the ceiling, but actually what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the galvanized metal on the ceiling too, so just cover all this shit up. But God tore off a little piece of it just to make sure the insulation wasn't like wet and that the roof was okay and shit for at least that part, so I'm confident the rest is all right. So first thing I'm doing is, I actually was out here, I was doing this the other day because I was thinking about it, but So this buck here, not a very big buck, but this was the first buck I killed off our own property, our cabin property. It's a mile down the road. And I was fortunate enough to buy this house right next to the property. There's only one property between the two, and luckily enough, the property that has between the two doesn't hunt. So that's pretty awesome. But I'm gonna throw him up here, move him around, make him fit the way I want to. Then we'll get to throwing other stuff up here. I think that looks pretty good. So real quick, I know this is a man cave video, but I'm gonna give a little disclaimer. So these are the Schwacker broadheads. Never again will I ever use them. I shot 2 deer with them, him being one. Granted, he only ran 40 yards. He died in a food plot after I shot him with this. 0 blood. 0 blood. Blood trail was non-existent. And then a few months later, I shot a doe with, obviously not the same one, but another Schwacker, the same kind, and she did not bleed at all either. So I will never use another Schwacker again. They just, for me, I did not have the luck. But, and these are my favorite arrows I've ever built, the pink and purple with the pink Luminoc. I don't know if it still works or not. Luminoc still works, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this up there. I don't know. That don't look bad, does it? So that's a pile of sheds there. So I guess I'm just gonna kind of put these are a couple deadheads I found a few years ago. I brought them out too, but I think I'm just gonna kind of throw these sheds around these shelves, put the bigger ones up front. I do have a giant somewhere. I've got a lot of nice sets. This is a deer. I actually have 3 years worth of his sheds. I might show that in the video, but I get to throwing this shit up there. Okay, so a quick little run through here is these are just kind of some miscellaneous antlers through here. This one's really cool here. Just had to sit on a deer's head like that, you know. It's super tall, just weird, funky shed. And I just kind of threw some other ones in there. These two are pretty nice here. This is the deer I got 3 years worth of. Let's put some deadheads there, and then these are my 2 biggest sheds I've found. This one's just an absolute giant. And then this is the one I've got the 3 years of. Actually, this is the year before. And then I have the 2-year-old set, but the 2-year-old set's in my hunting backpack. It's part of there's some of my rattling antlers, but season's over, so I need to bring them in here. But yeah, my 2 biggest, and then I did right side sheds going from big to small over here, and then left side sheds going from big to small over here. I think that looks pretty freaking cool. I'm gonna get a big flat screen TV to put here, so some of these might get covered. I don't know, I might have to change. This is definitely gonna change somehow. But I'm pretty happy with how that looks actually. But now what I'm gonna do is I got some of my old Recurves I'm going to hang on the wall, hang up here and fill the rest of the space up here with. All right, hell yeah, I'm digging that. So these are some of my older recurves. This top one's an old bear, tiger cat, and this one's a Ben Pearson colt, I believe. But hell yeah. I got my other recurve, but it's the one I actually hunt with usually if I hunt with a recurve. I've only killed one deer with a recurve. I'll actually put that in here. I killed a doe with a recurve a few years ago. And I'll throw a picture of this buck in there as well. But now I gotta do some other brainstorming here. So I just threw this coyote up here. I killed this coyote last year with a stub nose 357. That was really cool. Throwing lots of pictures in here, but basically, I've got another coyote back here, but I just want this room to be memories, just filled with memories. And I actually got a pool table I'm gonna put back here in this back corner. I wanna get one of them cool billiards lights that go over it. And right where I'm standing, I'll show you. Right where the joint here is in the concrete, I wanna put a big sectional right here going this way. And that way TV's up here, you know, but dude, I'm loving this. Now, of course, this all has to come back down because it'll look much better when it goes back up on this wood anyways. But just kind of trying to get things set up so when this room does get finished, I can just throw stuff up and be done. But these sheds can actually stay right there. I mean, I have no real reason to move them at all. But this is making me really excited. All right, well, this is the final view we're gonna get a look at. This is all I really want to get done today because I don't want to touch the wall I'm working on, but I think that looks killer. So yeah, that is really all I have for the video today. I appreciate the watch. If you did, I'm gonna keep this series going. Just kind of keep updating the changes of this room, and I'll leave all these sheds and shit here, but everything else, the bows, the deer, it's gonna have to come back down to finish the wall, get the wood up there. But I think this looks really good, so I think I'll throw this stuff back up there the way it is. But thanks for watching. Stay in tune with this series. Not sure how often a new video is gonna come out for this series, but go watch some of my old videos. A bunch of videos of us shooting deer and just some property management type stuff. Gonna keep popping videos out, but thanks for watching and hope to see you next time.